as a writer, and I'm going to have a couple of poems for you tonight. The first one's going to be kind of like a cover, and I'm going to read it tonight for you. This is a poem by Joseph Arthur called "Travels as Equals Are Not as All." In the dark of graveyard chatter, in the light of freedom's call, in the heat of any matter, travel as equals are not at all. Gloom discussed the class divide I saw written on the wall. The only way we can survive is travel as equals are not at all. You can be in greater comfort as my pain prevents your fall. The truth will come and tell us, brother. Travel as equals are not at all. And when we get to where we're going, past the divide, past the stall, past the wind that's always blowing, travel as equals are not at all. You might have a greater income, or you might be dumb and dull, but either way I won't leave you. Travel as equals are not at all. So help me too in my slumber, if I'm blind in madness hall, if I'm death amongst the thunder, travel as equals are not at all. Lift the way, forget the ransom, free the chain, kick the ball, let our love take us higher, travel as equals are not at all. And down the road and through the sky and on the tracks here to gall, fly above us without worry, travel as equals are not at all. I hope your road takes you homeward, may always outrun the law. If I'm with you, we will always travel as equals are not at all. Yes, if I'm with you, we will always travel as equals are not at all. Yes, if I'm with you, we will always travel as equals are not at all. These next couple of poems is going to be this one's kind of a medium-sized poem. The last couple of them are going to be kind of short. So, but this one is called "Feeling Like Broken Art" by me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Will I make it with you by my side, or will you let me down like the others and go run and hide? So many support the arts, but if you see my flaws, my fractures, would you think of me as beautiful or beautifully broken? I have mental health issues, and no, I ain't joking. Are you my real friends you claim to be, or are you joking? Too gone for me to see. Sometimes I feel like I'm only speaking to myself with every word spoken. Or maybe that's the friendship's already broken. But I do not need any more fake-ass friends in my life. The air is already cold and frozen. Or maybe that's just your heart. Anyways, people look at me differently and consider me not smart because of my mental health problems making me feel like broken art. But anything but myself in a world torn apart. But would you stand by my side or be my world torn apart? I guess that's what that means to have mental health problems, feeling like broken art. So this next poem was actually published with the Northwest Bards, Northwest Review, with Local Gems Press. This is called "The Psychics." The psychics have spoken, I finally woken. Love is the thing that keeps us alive. Look harder, look even harder past your hatred and your pride. Hearts are broken, there is no token for what you feel inside. Same old love, one-way love from your true self and feelings you cannot hide. Pain and pleasure change of weather, love of life is but a game. Hear me screaming, I will never be the same. This is called Are We Not Sane to Create Our Own Hell? By me, Karl Nicholas Urso. Are we not sane to create our own hell? I guess you can never tell if it's all well. Are we not sane to create our own hell? From the broken hearts, the abuses, the misfortunes, and their uses, to the games people play, the unkind words people say, to the people who didn't stay, hell. Are we not sane to create our own hell? This is my last poem. This was supposed to be published. I don't think the publishing actually went through on this one. But this is called "Who Are We?" Who are we if we are influenced and following the ways of others? Some of us must be confused, father, sons, sisters, and brothers, when we are not following the ways of our fathers and mothers, or happening to be following that of a recent distant lover. Who are we when we are following the crowd, when the voices scream more than the ones in our hearts so loud? Who are we?